Season 4. Sponsored by Raz Energy, Steiner Sports, and Super Draft Pro. Here is your starting lineup for Season 4. Number 20, Darnell, the Playmaker, Sallins. Number 96, Alex, the Bearman, Al-Kazzaz. And number 69, Ricky, the Master of Mayhem, Litwinkowicz. Kickoff is starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, yes, I am here for ArchRivals football because somebody needs to talk about his team and what they did in WildCard Weekend. It's also his birthday, and it's his fault. The reason why I'm having all these difficulties right now. So give a big happy birthday shout out.
It's my fault that I got called into work.
Yes, it's your damn fault. You could have told him you already had something planned.
Yeah, it's my birthday. They get called into work because they need me, and they're going to throw me a party. I know.
So instead of me doing what I'm supposed to have been doing and waiting till 6:30 to do this, I had to do this now.
Yeah, I pulled a little Brock Lesnar move on you. WrestleMania 35.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. The big 3-0.
Good. Now you can start feeling pain.
So nevertheless, obviously, you can't wait to hear what I got to say about a certain team, but we'll get there.
I don't want to hear what you got to say about a certain team.
Yes, you do.
I wish they would have lost, but they didn't.
Well, does it not make you feel better the fact that I picked Tampa Bay? Does that not make you feel good?
No.
Well, I know that the Jaguars must have made your day somehow.
We'll get to them. We'll get to them. But we're gonna recap Super WildCard Weekend. And saying so. First game on the docket was the San Francisco 49ers hosting the Seattle Seahawks, round 3 of this NFC West divisional matchup. And it went like I thought it would when the second half hit.
It ended the way I knew it would, but Seattle actually had a 17-16 lead at halftime. And when I saw Seattle scoring 17 points, obviously one of my dudes at Third Down Thursdays flirted with the possibility of Seattle. I said, nah, Seattle's just having their fun for now. It's going to end soon. And it did.
Brock Purdy did his thing. Geno did his thing in the first half, but the second half, that San Fran defense got to him. All in the day's work, San Fran 41, Seattle 23. They are moving on. That was the beginning of WildCard Weekend. I was on Saturday, but Saturday night prime time was right here in good old Duval, where the Los Angeles Chargers came to visit the Jacksonville Jaguars. And it started out so well for the Chargers. So well for the Chargers. It started out so well. You couldn't even ask for a better start for the Chargers. Jumped out to a 27-0 lead. And Bearman.
It went away.
What had happened was that Trevor Lawrence stopped throwing interceptions and he turned them into touchdowns.
Mm-hmm.
Trevor Lawrence threw 4 interceptions in the first half. 4. This man threw 4 interceptions in the first half alone. Came back and threw 4 touchdowns.
Yeah, you know what? I think I could honestly say Trevor Lawrence is going to be given an honorary AEW world title for this performance, I bet.
I mean, how do you throw 4 picks and you're down 27-0 to come back and win? Oh, yes, the damn Chargers. Where the Chargers didn't turn the ball over not one time. You won the turnover battle 5-0. 5-0. Jacksonville turned the ball over 5 times.
And you still didn't get it done.
And they still found a way to beat you. Still found a way to beat you. Oh, and by the way, that's to make matters worse, Alex. You know what shows I listen to when I, during the week. You know what shows I listen to. Heard from Adam Scheffler, correct? This was this? I want to say yesterday, okay? Heard from Adam Scheffler. Adam Scheffler said, as of right now, at this very moment, this is Wednesday, right? So at the very moment of Tuesday, okay? At the very moment of Tuesday, Brandon Staley's job is safe. Now, Alex will tell you, I'm the one who doesn't try to fire people.
Yeah, that's usually my job.
But how is Brandon Jelly Stop safe when you just had the biggest collapse in Chargers history happened Saturday night?
In a playoff game.
No, the biggest collapse in Chargers history happened Saturday night.
Yeah, I know, and it happened in a playoff game. That's what I'm saying.
Your first playoff game. Your very first playoff game. And you did this.
Yeah, they fired Joe Lombardi. They fired numerous. I think they fired several coaches, but they keep the head coach. Ay.
Sean Payton is out there. People know Sean Payton is interested in this job because of one person. Do you know who that person is? The reason why Sean Payton would love to take this job?
Who?
Justin Herbert.
Mm-hmm.
Who, by the way, when the last time he threw a pick, by the way? When was the last time he threw a pick?
It's been a while.
He didn't throw a pick Saturday.
So the Chargers failed Herbert.
But guess what? Guess what, though? I don't know if you caught my my little short word that I did previewing the game. I said that was a matchup that people needed to watch, correct?
Yeah, you did.
It wasn't the pitches. It wasn't the quarterbacks. It was the running backs. You know, Austin Eckler, Travis Etienne. Now, Travis Etienne had 20 carries for 109 yards, Bearman.
Mm-hmm.
20 carries for 109. Not to mention that fourth and one run when they gave it to him, he took it to the outside for that 25-yard game to set up the game with the field goal. You know how many carries Austin Eckler had?
How many?
13. Now how many yards he had?
How many?
39.
Wow.
And with 2 touchdowns. So 14 points of your 27-0 lead was Austin Eckler putting the ball in his zone on the run. But you gave him 13 carries in the whole entire game.
Should have ran the ball.
Nevertheless, Travis Etienne got 20 carries. Remember, Jaguars is down on 27-0, and Travis Etienne still got 20 carries. Yeah, size, you know, because you thinking, yeah, they was down 27. Yes, they was down 27, and Travis Etienne was still getting the ball.
Yeah.
This
Terrible.
The stupidity. Do I say stuff and people don't listen to me? I mean, I'm just trying to figure stuff out.
It's amazing. The head coach keeps his job. In my opinion, if it was up to me, he would have been fired immediately. I would have been allowed to. I would have let him even get on the team plane. I would say, no, you book your own flight back home.
Yeah, you still trying to find your coach now. Then we get to Sunday. Orchard Park. Buffalo Bills hosting the Miami Dolphins around 3. A very close game that I did not expect to be close. It was not a good performance from the Buffalo Bills.
Nope. And give props to Miami.
It was not what I was expecting from the Buffalo Bills. I expected a third-string quarterback was hanging around with Josh Allen. A third-string quarterback. I want people to understand this.
And at one point, Buffalo had a 17-0 lead.
Yeah, a 17-0 lead from Buffalo, and then all of a sudden, here come Miami.
Here come the Dolphins.
Like, Skylar Thompson was dueling Josh Allen. Somebody figure that out for me. Skylar Thompson, I mean, this is what I'm trying to figure out. Figure that out for me. How is Skylar Thompson hanging around with Josh Allen in Buffalo, by the way?
Now you're asking yourself, is Buffalo really that damn good?
I mean, Josh Allen, 23 for 39, 352, 3 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. And the fumble that was scored in the end zone by the Dolphins.
Yeah, Buffalo needs to watch out.
And you let Skylar Thompson threw the ball 45 times for 220 yards, 1 touchdown, and 2 picks.
And almost won.
Almost won. You know, see, y'all thought I'm looking forward to this next game they got going on, which we'll get to after our break. But I'm looking forward to this next game because this is a game I've been wanting to see. Nevertheless, Buffalo moves on, Miami goes home. That was the 1 o'clock game. The 4:30 game on Sunday was in Indianapolis, Minnesota. The New York Football Giants against the Minnesota Vikings. Before I even get started, I'm going to go ahead and let Alex do it because Alex been trying to tell everybody about the Vikings anyway. So here you go.
Kirk freaking Cousins. That's all I can say. And I think we kind of finally knew that Minnesota, despite being 13-4, maybe they were overrated after all. That's what a lot of people would say. But then he talked about that win in Buffalo. But that next week, the Cowboys destroyed them 40-3. So now we really is it clear now that Minnesota was not that damn good?
Can I modify your name for Kirk Cousins? And I'm pretty sure you seen when I posted.
Oh yeah, the nickname Captain Kirk.
Kirk Dumbass Cousins.
You like that? You like that?
Now, Kirk Cousins is one problem that I have because why is your dumbass throwing a 3-yard out on a 4th and 8 with the season on the line? Explain that to me.
Stupidity at its finest.
Your season is on the line and you throw a 3-yard out on 4th and 8.
You know what's guaranteed now, right?
And then this defense.
An NFC East team will be in the NFC Championship.
Yeah, we're gonna get to that. This defense for the Vikings. This defense.
Terrible.
Daniel Jones threw for over 300 yards.
And ran for like what, 70 yards?
Ran for 78 yards. What in the hell is going on with this defense? It's a home playoff game. And that's the defense you're playing? I can go on about Kirk Cousins for all I want to, but...
Well, you made the point already.
But the defense made Daniel Jones look like Steve Young out here. He had more carries than incompletions.
That's sad.
Daniel Jones was 24 out of 35 passing. That's 11 incompletions. He ran the ball 17 times.
Vikings embarrass themselves. That's all I can say. And they got to pay for it. And they got to deal with it, honestly.
Oh my gosh.
But
and I'm the one who picked the damn Vikings.
Against the damn Vikings.
The damn Vikings. Oh my god. He picked the Giants surprisingly. Yeah, this is a Cowboy fan who picked the damn Giants. Go figure.
Me?
He picked the Giants. I couldn't believe it.
Like I said, don't count them out. And I'm going to say it again. Don't count them out against Philly.
I can't believe it. Anyway. That was the 4:30 game. The primetime game takes us to the Queen City of Cincinnati, Ohio, where the Bengals and the Ravens meet again for the third time and twice in back-to-back weeks. No Lamar Jackson. It was Taylor Huntley versus Joe Burrow, and this game was a lot closer than I expected as well. It took a quarterback sneak fumble, 98 yards the other way by Sam Herbert for the Bengals to get rid of the Ravens, 24-17.
A little concerning for Cincinnati because, really getting by, but the 98-yard fumble return, that's the only thing I can say, really.
Joe Burrow only had 9 incompletions, threw for over 200 yards, and only had 1 touchdown. Joe Mixon, 11 carries for 39 yards. Where was the running game? Well, I forgot. We're playing against the Baltimore Ravens. Probably ain't going to have a running game. They love running, so that's pretty much like they practice against all weekend long is the running game. So, yeah. But this game was a little
Cincinnati's got Buffalo next, doesn't it?
We'll get there. Because now, this is where I put my head in some goddamn water and hope I drown to death. Because now we go to a final game of WildCard Weekend. Monday Night Football, Tampa Bay, Florida. It was America's team, the Dallas Cowboys, versus America's quarterback and Tom Brady. And this happened.
Well, a couple of the points, missing 4 extra points.
Yeah, that's
Dallas is lucky those weren't field goals. If they were field goals, it would have been a hell of a different story.
Go ahead. Get it all out.
You watched this game, didn't you?
No, I didn't. I didn't know it was at work.
Oh yeah, you would have gone insane.
Go ahead.
So I did watch this game. This game, but believe it or not, this was on my dad's birthday. My dad's birthday is actually 2 days before mine, so I'm probably the best gift my dad ever got. But first, so when Dallas scored first, like, okay, so Dallas scores first, and then immediately I figured Tampa Bay's immediately going to score, which they almost did. But Tom Brady's red zone interception, his first one since 2019, and then Dallas turns down to another 6 points, and then another 6 points, and it's 18-0 at halftime, and then eventually it was 24-0 at halftime. And I'm still like, guys, it's Tom Brady, okay? It's Tom Brady. It's not over till it's over, okay? And then when they finally score on that 30-yard pass to, I think it was Julio Jones, I kind of said, well, this could be the start of the comeback right here. But that was not the case because Dallas scored immediately, and then that was it. Tom Brady did not look that good. Threw 66 passes. I think it was like 35 for 66. Tampa Bay's offense was not in its rhythm, but I gotta say Tampa Bay's defense was actually pretty good for a team that had a bad defense. But what's interesting is this was Dallas's first road playoff game since the 1992 season. So going to this game, the last time the Cowboys had won a playoff game on the road was January 17th, 1993, the day before I was born.
And guess who decided to join the damn chat?
Who would that be?
All the people in the goddamn world.
Who would that be?
Why don't you go ahead and tell your brother happy birthday while you at it, since you want to talk about Tom Brady. And the warning that you gave us.
Oh, look who showed up. Yeah. Brother Ricky.
Dak Prescott. 25 out of 33.
Broke so many records in this game.
That's 8 incompletions. 305.
Yeah, I'm sure you want to know what I gotta say, because I'm always critical of Dak. I'm like, okay.
This man threw 4 touchdowns against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers defense. 4.
Impressive.
Not 2, not 3. 4 touchdowns.
Impressive.
And he also ran 1 in.
And he's got to do that against San Francisco. If he could do that against San Francisco, if Dallas beats San Francisco and goes to the NFC Championship, that's when I'll shut my mouth.
I'm going to save my comments for when we do preview that game. But I just know Dak Prescott sat here and beat the brace off Tom Brady.
And let's be honest, we have not seen a lot. You know why I know for a fact that Brady's not going to retire? Do you know why?
He need to, damn it. The one time I picked him,
he does need to retire. But you want to know my reason for why he won't? Why I think he won't? Because think about this. Is Tom Brady really going to retire? Living with the fact that his final loss was against Dallas, a team that he had never lost to.
I was just going to say that he actually finally lost to the goddamn Cowboys, and he gonna get it at the worst damn moment.
So is he going to retire after? Is he going to retire after losing to a team that he had never lost to before?
Tom Brady.
I don't think so.
Your ass better retire then, man. I don't want to see no goddamn 12 and Brady on any other goddamn jersey for the rest of my goddamn life. The one time I actually root for you, you do this.
Well, tell you what, we have not seen the last of him, and I'm calling it right now. He's going to Las Vegas.
Damn you, Tom freaking Brady.
Hey, Ricky, since I know you're watching this, I want you to mark it. The Bear Man himself predicts Thomas Edward Brady is going to Las Vegas.
We're going to take a break. We'll be back.
Paint Train Pipe Bomb Productions and the Playmakers blog are now both partnered with Fanatics. Fanatics is now your new home for all fan merchandise. From the MLB, the NFL, the NBA, the NHL, MLS, NASCAR, WWE, international soccer leagues, and golf. Check out the links below for everyday deals on Fanatics.com.
And with Fanatics.com, you can get free shipping for U.S. orders over $29. Just use the promo code SHIP29.
And get your pro wrestling merch too, y'all. WWEshop.com is proudly partnered with Fanatics. So all you pro wrestling fans, get your pro wrestling merch and take advantage of the best deals in the world. Speaking of wrestling, yesterday we had tragic news. Jay Briscoe, a Ring of Honor legend, died tragically in a car accident. May he rest in peace.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, the divisional round is set. This is your AFC divisional rounds. Jaguars at Chiefs. Bengals at Bills. On the NFC side, you have the Giants versus the Eagles and the Cowboys versus the Niners. By the way, Ricky said Tom Brady needs to move on. Beginning Saturday, 4:30 p.m., Arrowhead Stadium on NBC. The Jacksonville Jaguars coming off that remarkable, the third largest comeback win in playoff history. Now they got to take that momentum and take it to Arrowhead Stadium against Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs. Floor is yours, Bearman.
Patrick Mahomes versus Trevor Lawrence.
That's your matchup?
Uh-huh.
All right. Why is
Look,
that your matchup?
because Trevor Lawrence, like you said, 4 interceptions in a game and then comes back and wins, all right? The turnover differential from that game, Jacksonville had 5 turnovers but came down from being down 27-0. You got to be motivated from that, and you want to build on that. Now, I got Kansas City winning, but Jacksonville is not going to go away. I am going to call right now. It's going to take a game-winning field goal for Kansas City to move on.
I mean,
Jacksonville is going to fight tooth and nail. They're going to fight every single second of this game. They want to make the best of their legendary comeback last week.
I mean, they did face off in Arrowhead in the regular season. Kansas City jumped out to a 20-0 lead, but only won 27-17.
We're going to see something. Let me tell you. We're going to be talking about this. Trust me on that. I got Kansas City, but I'm not counting out Jacksonville.
Are you calling this the best game of the weekend? Is that what you're saying?
Nope. It could be. It's got that potential, but that's the situation is we'll have to wait and see.
We go from one rematch to a divisional rematch, round 3 between the New York Football Giants and the Philadelphia Eagles at Lincoln Financial Field. Didn't these two face off in Week 18 in Lincoln Financial Field? Oh, yeah, they did. And the Eagles didn't really care. They was just like, we just trying to hurt and get a lead and play some players and win the division and get a home seed, which they did. So now, after the Giants did what they did to the Minnesota Vikings and Kirk Dumbass Cousins, now they get Jalen Hurts, who was arrested and healthy. Saturday night, Fox primetime. This one, I got Philly. They're Philly gonna beat them by 14.
You got Philly?
I got Philly by 14. Even though the Giants got confidence, let's be for real. The Eagles finna come out here and they finna punch them in their mouth like they did when they went to the Meadowlands earlier in the season and gave them a beating of a lifetime.
I'll go with Philadelphia too, but don't be surprised if the Giants pull off the shocking upset.
Hey.
But let me say this. If the Giants do get destroyed, you know what that further clarifies, Darnell? That'll further clarify that Minnesota was just way more overrated than we think. If the Eagles destroy the Giants, or maybe if that happens, it's because the Giants just decided, you know what? We beat Minnesota. We don't care anymore. I don't know.
The Giants gonna fight, but Eagles pull away in the second half.
Jalen Hurts is going to be the difference maker.
Most definitely will be. Trust me on that.
Moving on.
Sunday, 3:00 p.m. It's the matchup that we were robbed of. Well, I won't say robbed of, but due to certain circumstances, we couldn't get this matchup. Instead of it being in Cincinnati, it's in Buffalo when the Cincinnati Bengals take on the Buffalo Bills. It is awesome and great to see DeMar Hamlin out on his feet, living life after what took place on that Monday night game. Now we get the matchup. Now we get to see who wants it more. Is it Buffalo and Josh Allen? Is it Joe Burrow and Cincinnati? Guess what? One team was in the AFC Championship last year. The other one wasn't.
Well, this is a tough game to predict because both teams last week had the way they won was concerning. So, like you said, this is what it's about. Who wants it more? You know, I'm not going to predict a winner, but you know what I'm going to predict is that this is going to go to overtime.
I beg to differ.
Honestly, it's going to go to overtime, and don't be surprised if it goes into a double overtime.
I beg to differ. This game would not go into overtime. This game would be over by the halfway point in the fourth quarter. When you get to that 7-minute mark, you already know who won.
Playmaker.
You already know who won the game. That's what I'm gonna tell you. Well, before the fourth quarter is even over, you already know who's won. Halfway through the fourth quarter, you know who's going to win this game. You're going to know it.
So do you have winning?
Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals.
All right. All I can say is, well, I'll be working this game, and I'll bet you we're gonna be busy.
And then Sunday evening, not night, evening, because 6:30 p.m. The Dallas Cowboys. Expectation is risen now. After they did what they did to Tom Brady. Now they go from Tampa to Santa Clara to take on the San Francisco 49ers. This is your team.
San Francisco's offense and defense, is it going to be too much for Dallas?
By the way, how much of last year's game we going to hear about? Just curious.
It's been talked all over already. Except this time, since San Francisco, Jimmy Garoppolo's not playing. That's not a good thing for Dallas because Brock Purdy is actually pretty darn good. And let me tell you this: if Dallas miraculously wins this game, this officially reignites the 1990s playoff rivalry between Dallas and San Francisco.
If Dallas win this game, I would no longer be doing ArchRivals.
Well, you probably don't have to worry about that then.
If the 49ers lose to the Dallas Cowboys, Bearman's going to do ArchRivals all the way to the Super Bowl. I'm not showing up. I don't even care. What defense out of these 8 teams has the best defense in the league?
San Francisco.
There's no way in the hell Dak Prescott's going to play the way he played against Tampa Bay against this damn 49ers defense.
Yeah, so why are you so worried?
Because damn it, y'all starting to get on my nerves now. See, for the longest period of time, Cowboys fans were quiet. Now they did what they did to Tom Brady and the Bucks. Now here they all over the goddamn.
Why are you saying y'all, dude? I'm not part of Cowboys Nation, Playmaker. You know that.
You are Cowboys fan.
No, I'm not.
I'm
not part of Cowboys Nation. I don't say the same annoying thing that they say every year. We're going to win the Super Bowl. You've never heard me say that.
Yeah,
so I'm not part of Cowboys Nation.
They was like you this past weekend. They were quiet. You ain't hear nothing from Cowboy fans. They were quiet. This is Tom Brady. We're going against him, and we never beat Tom. As soon as that happened, oh my gosh.
Yeah, San Francisco team, the best offense and best defense in the league. Yeah, sayonara, Dallas is gone. So you don't have to worry about not doing this anymore.
Yeah, damn it.
I got San Francisco.
San Fran. Oh, Snowman, if you're watching, send a message to Santa Clara. I want the 49ers to beat the brakes off the Dallas Cowboys.
They will.
I want that Stone Cold Steve Austin stump a mud hole and rock it dry type of beating.
Yeah, and then there'll be an Undertaker tombstone, and then rest in peace. It's gonna be done.
Damn Cowboys. All right. I think I got everything I need to get out today. Anything you need to say? It is the birthday boy, so.
Well, I hate to say it, but yeah, I can't. I mean, yeah, I picked Tampa, but you know what? Dallas got it done against Tampa, but let's be honest, San Francisco is a hell of a lot better. The magical run ends here. If Dallas miraculously wins, well, I'll definitely have to pay for it, but let's be honest. It's not going to happen. And I got to get to work now.
All right. That's the bear man. That's the birthday boy who's going to go eat, work, and probably eat some damn cake while he at it.
Yeah, party at work.
As for me, I'll be chilling, working on some stuff behind the scene like I always do. So until next week, enjoy the Divisional Round, and then we'll get you prepared for Championship Sunday. That's the Bearman. I'm the Playmaker. Deuces.
You've just experienced ArchRivals Football Season 4. Click that like button and subscribe so you'll be notified when a new Arch episode is live on the air. Check out our sponsor links down below for everyday deals on Fanatics, NFLShop.com, and Points.com. Need merch? Check out www.paintrainpipebomb.threadless.com for quality merch at amazing prices. Tune in again next time for ArchRivals Football Season 4.